All right, good morning. It is 7:32. So we are done with, excuse me, we're done with our Bible study, our scripture this morning. So the scripture this morning was the story of the Canaanite woman, how she persisted to talk to God to receive healing for her daughter. So even after the rejection and just how hard it was to even speak to God. I mean, this is my first time kind of really reading that story, and I was like, wow, God seemed kind of mean there, but okay. But anyway, so just her being persistent and God blessing her faith and her persistency, regardless of the blocks, the struggles. So that was definitely a lesson within that scripture alone. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get some coffee within our coffee little lounge within here, and probably take my computer down there to see the vibes. And if it's comfortable, I may just trade out there, may just fill out some applications. I don't know. We're going to see what that vibe is today. But come along with me for a day in the life of a 9-to-5 trader. Okay, so it's 7:32 in the morning, and yeah, let's get started. I'm gonna pack this little arm thing for my camera. Maybe I can get some content while I'm down there. I'm going to pack up my computer, my laptop. We're gonna unplug, baby. Okay. Headphones. Glasses. All right, let's go. This is my first time trying to trade within this common area here, so we'll see how this Wi-Fi works. But also, I forgot my charger. I brought the charging cord, but the block. In a trade, you do not want to be on some zero battery type vibe. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do some market review. We've been kind of in a uptrend. However, we have news today with crude oil from this daily demand zone, this gray area. But as you see, we have been overall creating lower highs. We got a long wick rejection off of this 4-hour gray zone. This gray zone is an area of interest, so a previous consolidation area / resistance is now showing as a little bit of support. And then on the 1 hour, as we see like this gray zone that I had, we're creating like another double bottom, which nice little buying opportunity for my folks that are trading prior to the NY session. However, we'll see how this moves. Today, my entries are going to be a buy at 74.64 because we've already held this previous level of resistance. It looks like we are pretty much holding it. So I am going to look for an entry on a hold of another area of bounce or support demand. I'll look into getting buys if the overall trend is still strong. As far as sales, I'm looking for a rejection of a previous resistance level where we've rejected pretty strongly from that area. So if we get back up to that area and I see any area of weakness, I will be getting into sales, and that's going to be 75.26. So we are overall done with our market overview. Y'all, look at my battery. 809. And remember, I did not bring my battery block. This is some bull. I am literally gonna have to pack up all my stuff and go upstairs. This is some good movements happening. But on Newsday, this movement is going to stop probably pretty soon, as soon as the NY session opens, as it then begins to consolidate for news. So okay, so we're all set up in the house. It is about 8:46, so 15 minutes past. But today, again, it is news day for CL. So I'm not in a rush to get in any position before that news drops in about a little bit like 45 minutes. But it looks like what we're doing is holding a key level. So the 4 hour, it's actually a level of bounce on the 4 hour. And its level, I have about 74.53, 74.56 is the level, and it is rejecting it and it's bouncing from it. So as long as we are holding above that level, which I had 74, yeah, that was the level that I had marked earlier, 74.64. As long as we are holding that level, then what I will do is look into taking buys, but I'm looking for it to hold on a higher time frame. So, and let's take a look at the chart. All right, so this is the area that I'm looking at, these two right here. Okay, just like clockwork, it is 9 o'clock and we are consolidating because we're waiting for news on crude oil. So let's just go to Forex Factory. Here you get all of the news that comes out and why it's important to know what news is coming out, because depending on the news, it can affect the position that you have. So yeah, if you're in a position where you're like, oh, we're in a demand zone, we're gonna bounce, and it's some terrible news that drops, then that could cause that position to tank really quickly. So you want to check your news, what's coming out. It's a lot going on for my people that are trading. Okay, so it looks like we got our retest on the 5-minute. I am waiting to see what this 15-minute candle is doing. Okay, so as we see the 15-minute, we're going to, this is the 5-minute, excuse me. Check out the 15-minute quickly. And we got our retest on the 5 and our breakout. Volume looks, 1 hour volume looks good. All right, we're gonna take buys here. This is my risk. Didn't mean to move it, but I like to own up there, Boopy. Got some volume coming on that 1 hour. Okay, I am stopped out. 260 profit. My stop, obviously, we saw was moving it tight, but all right, so that's it. That was my trading. My trading for today. All right, we are done. Have a great day.